Hi everybody, welcome. Dion here with the Turquoise Iris. I believe we're on day 17, 16, I don't even know. It doesn't really matter, does it? I'm working on a canvas painting right now, and I thought that all of you, I actually had 3 or 4 people send me images of sisters. So, I was working on the braids, a lot of the young women with braids. Well, 3 or 4 of you actually sent me images of sisters sitting side by side. And so I thought, that's what I'll do this time. So I just kind of did a lineup of 2 possibly young sisters sitting here together. And right now I thought I would just kind of line out the back of their head and kind of line up their braid. So that's what I'm working on. The background is all DIY paint, but I'm kind of starting to mix in some of my acrylics. Hi everybody, I'm so glad you're here. Good evening. It's a beautiful day in Oklahoma. Well, I say it's beautiful. The temp was good, but ooh, it was cloudy and misty and rainy. But it was one of those days. It was good that it was like that because I was painting my living room today. And if it were gorgeous and sunny, I'd be disappointed that I was all inside. Not that I'm going to be outside. I mean, let's be real. I'm going to be working. But thunderstorms are coming. Hi, Tanya. Hi, everybody. Thanks for saying hello. Thanks for the waves. And you don't like when it makes those silly noises when you're on camera. Saying hello and hearts and highs and all of those things. Thank you guys. I'm going to kind of line up their hair. So I'm going to have one be a little bit lighter hair than the other one. There's the hearts. I see you guys. I see you. I'm going to have one of theirs, probably the younger one. She's going to be a little bit more blonde. Hi everybody. I have Instagram and Facebook and YouTube rolling out, so nobody's left out. And I'm going to kind of work with my palette knife first and line it out just a little bit for their heads. Okay. So I'm just kind of painting. How's everybody else today? What's everybody else up to? I was thinking this one's a little younger. She's a little bit shorter. Her neck isn't as long. Does anybody have a sister that something like this would remind them of? I don't have a sister. I do have a brother. And I'm very close to him. I have one brother. My husband has 2 sisters and 2 brothers, so Matt is lucky. Maybe you have 2 daughters. Anybody? This is acrylics, Jennifer. I did finish up my oil last night. I finished it this morning. So if you caught me last night, this was the one I was working on. And I finished up the details of the sand and then added kind of like some palm trees. And my imagination was saying that I was kind of up on the cliff looking down to the sandy beach. So that's kind of what I was envisioning there. So that was what I was working on last night during the live. Hopefully that does not fall off. So thanks for asking about it. You have 2 boys, Laura. Same. Love those boys. But you know what? they're just not quite as cute to paint when you're talking about braids. My boys have never had long hair. So I'm starting to plan for my weekend. I have a class here locally in Moore, Oklahoma, and I have my guest painter coming is Anissa Moriarty from This and That. You guys, we have people coming. I believe the furthest one right now is from Florida, and we're gonna paint furniture and hang out, go to dinner afterwards, all of us, everybody in the class. It's such a great time, so if you're thinking about coming, there's still tickets available on my website. And she may or may not be here for Friday Night Live. I do have 2 people joining me for Friday Night Live. These 2 ladies are in my group, and they won a contest. Well, not really a contest. I drew their name, basically. And so they get to come on and do some show off time. I told them to show off a little bit, show what they work on, what their favorite thing is to paint. So I'm very much looking forward to this weekend. What colors do you decorate in for Christmas? I decorate in turquoise and bronze and gold and silver. My favorite ornaments are turquoise glass that I bought on clearance. No, maybe not. I remember thinking they were on sale, but they were still so expensive for me at the time. I've had them for about 12 years, and they've been my favorite ornaments. So when I unwrap them, I get all excited, but we are looking for a new Christmas tree. We've been buying new real ones every single year we go, and we'll cut down one or pick out one that's already cut. But this year, I decided it was bothering the boys' allergies way too much. So I've got to go hunting for for a fake artificial one, and that's hard. It's hard for me to do. I just don't quite, you know why? Because when you get the ones, they're so expensive. They're so expensive. But we are hunting for a new artificial tree this year. Because we're not going to do the real one this year. So I have not finished their shirts or their dresses. I've just kind of outlined them for the most part, and then I'll go back in later. I need to get the hair kind of set up and then let that dry, and then I'll come back in and work more on their clothes. They're both going to be holding flowers as if they were running around in a field and grabbing what we would maybe call weeds. But have any of you ever been standing there and had a little one run up to you and hand you a flower and say, "Here, I picked this for you"? So I'm kind of picturing that, the whole, "Here, I picked this for you." And this, I was just telling everybody about our class coming up. I cannot wait to see you paint in person. But that's kind of what I'm doing. So I'm going to get their hair kind of set up a little bit and add some flowers, work on their dress, and kind of work around that area there. I was just telling everybody that we have some tickets available if they want to come hang out. Saturday in Oklahoma City, or actually in Moore, the store is looking beautiful. It's decked out for the holidays. I would just love for you guys to come on out. It never fails, the day before we have someone grab a ticket to the class at the last minute and then come see us. It never fails. I've even had people buy tickets that morning and then hit the road and drive 5 or 6 hours straight into class. It's awesome. So, but there's still tickets available, you guys. So I don't want her hair to be this blonde, and her hair's not gonna be this. I'm just kind of putting on the back layers right now. I have some flyaways, because you know, little girls with their hair, there's gonna be some flyaways coming out of their braid. Awesome. Okay, I'm gonna set that down now and get my greens. Are we gonna paint anything together when I'm there? So, are you coming in Friday or Saturday? I meant to text you earlier today. Thanks for being here, you guys. I'm gonna start adding green onto my palette board. And for the kind of the background for the bouquet of flowers that they just grabbed in their hand, I'm gonna have, you should be there Friday. Okay, well, if you're gonna be here Friday, then we are definitely gonna have something to paint. And I've got a canvas ready. You bet, girl. You wanna do a big canvas or a smaller one? Because I actually have two ladies, Tonda Mullins, who just popped on, and Jane Holton. They get to come on with us for Friday Night Live and say hello and talk to you. And I think both of these ladies may be in your group too. Not sure. But I talked with Jane Holton yesterday, and she was really excited with the opportunity to come on Friday Night Live with you as well. Okay, so I'm gonna grab my bigger palette knives. I've got 3 different greens on here. Now I'm gonna actually wet my canvas just a little bigger. She wants bigger. Okay, I have some really large ones, so we're good. Sorry. We will be painting live for Friday Night Live. So basically, guys, I'm just gonna kind of keep doing this and kind of work on adding in some layers. And I'm gonna be back tomorrow. So maybe we can all work on this a little bit more tomorrow. Like I said, I painted my living room, part of my living room today, and I'm really just tired. I'm really just like, all right, you guys, thanks for being here with me. I'll be back tomorrow, probably about the same time, for another FNL, no, excuse me, I'm brain dead. And we'll probably work on this just a little bit too. So I'll probably wait and hang out with you guys for it tomorrow. So thanks, and I'll see you tomorrow.